ever, I am gonna pin Moose and prove to the whole damn world, not only am I the best, but I am your undisputed TNA champion.
This is your main event of the evening, and it is for the TNA World Championship.
The world wants to know, yes, Joe, you're popular, you have a funny song, but can you go? Can you deliver? I will deliver.
Standing ovation! Ladies and gentlemen, we are guaranteed a new TNA World Champion tonight! A low blow by Alexander! We have never seen this side of Josh Alexander!
You people, you choose to believe in somebody like Joe Hendry. He's a meme. He can't lace my boots on my worst day. I am truly the standard of TNA.
Is this what we're doing now? Walking rampant? Does that mean hurting people?
You feeling brave
Is that
today?
what that is?
You're feeling brave right now, right? A little bit of courage, that's nice.
Well, guess what? Remember this. I will never forget what you did to me at Slammiversary either.
I ain't got nothing to smile about, Joe, and that's because of you. I should be the one in NXT snapping ankles, dropping people on their head, but no, they got you, the one guy that can't back it up when the bell rings. At Victory Road, I am going to end you once and for all.
Josh, you think you're the only one that's traveled the world? I have traveled the world, making believers out of everyone, and you just sound like all of my critics. You know the one group of people who say that Joe Hendry can do it? Each and every single one of the people that comes to see TNA wrestling, and they are gonna chant "We Believe" louder than ever when I beat you, Josh, at Victory Road!
I've made it clear since I won this title that I'm willing to defend it against any and all challengers.
It is I, Miss NXT, Ariana Grace, introducing Carmen Petrovi!
Oh, caught with the Juggernaut driver! Another one falls to the Juggernaut! The hell?
But some people just can't seem to wait their turn.
Well, Jordan Grace making history here tonight. The TNA Knockouts Championship being defended on NXT. Who's walking out tonight with the TNA Knockouts Championship? If Soul was on the water, she could be calling for an SOS. Rosemary, Wendy Chu, the demonic duo has struck tonight.
Wendy Chu, it's obvious that you want a title shot, and I'm gonna give that to you. Not for you, but for me. in Texas, my home state. And I'm more than happy to defend my title and beat your ass in front of my entire family.
Saw a business opportunity to strike up a relationship here with Masha Slamovich to bring more gold to the system.
Whoa, Kendra, the kendo stick making an appearance. Slamovich hit Threat in the eye. Oh, the kendo stick. The referee was going to check on Luna. Oh, and down goes Threat. Slamovich and Alicia Edwards have won the titles.
Cheating, that's all they want to do. They want to cheat. They're not even wrestlers, they're cheaters. They knocked us down, we got back up. They beat us, we got back up. We didn't go through all of this to not be the next knockout tag team champion.
I am under the concussion protocol. Therefore, I can find a suitable replacement if my neurologist does not clear me to compete.
It was unfortunate what happened to you at Emergence, I understand. But the reality of the situation is your team lost. Every time we have wrestled, you have cheated to win. We got another shot at Victory Road. You beat us, we break up as a team.
Because for us, this is do or die.
Reminisce a little bit, shall we? Slammiversary was a beautiful night in this company's history.
There's the one! There's the two! The fold! No way! Down with the system! ABC makes it 1, 2, 3!
Why was that? Oh, because Slammiversary was the night that the system failed.
The system lost all the championships. Most importantly, the World Tag Team Championships that came home where they belong with the ABC.
That was nothing more than a fluke. We will do anything, and I mean anything, to get those titles back. The system is still the greatest faction in professional wrestling today. All the system needed was a nice little reboot. Eddie and I are contractually obligated for a rematch. So you know what? We're gonna use that clause at Victory Road and challenge ABC for our tag team champion.
The greatest tag team on earth. These titles ain't gonna be nowhere near any of you.
There are some real moments in pro wrestling, there are some surreal moments, and there are some absolute dream moments that happen.
I've burned with desire.
Nick Nemeth is the TNA World Champion!
And all of a sudden, TNA on its rise to the top!
Famous, sir! Super kick found its mark! Danger zone!
I am a fighting champion!
The wanted man, Nick Nemeth!
I am a fighting champion!
Just keeps getting better.
It is time for the system to get back our championship goal.
The system reboot could be realized at Victory Road.
Nick Nemeth, you get to face the guy.
One of the most prolific champions in the history of TNA wrestling. The face of the franchise, Moose.
That you've never beaten.
This is where Moose shines.
Sky high! Oh my God, and down goes Nemeth. Moose with a spear! Moose has beaten Nemeth!
And beat you for that title you have around your waist.
I look you straight in the eye, and I'm gonna beat you because it's been killing me that I didn't get to pin the man that I thought was the best.
Victory Road, I got you in my sights. And for the first time ever, I am gonna pin Moose.
Moose reigns supreme atop TNA wrestling. You just gotta trust the system.
And prove to the whole damn world, not only am I the best, but I am your undisputed TNA champion.
We are officially on the road to Bound for Glory.
Heart keeps on beating. The sun will still shine. The clock keeps on ticking.
Everybody was hoping and praying for a system failure, but all they got was a system reboot. And you can always trust the system.
Play the hand you've been given. And hold your head high. You are so much more than you can know. Always fearless, you're unbreakable. You are so much more than you can know. Always fearless, you're unbreakable.
Wendy Chu, it's obvious that you want a title shot, and I'm gonna give that to you in Texas, my home state. And I'm more than happy to defend my title and beat your ass in front of...
TNA Wrestling presents Countdown to Victory Road.
Okay, guys, we're coming out of the open now. We're going to Tom and Matt in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, guys.
Hi, everyone. We are live in San Antonio, Texas, and a sold-out crowd is filing into the Boeing Center at Techport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Countdown to Victory Road. And we kick things off with an X Division showcase.
The following contest is set for football. Introducing first, from Bradford, England, Leon Slater.
The youngest in charge, helping us kick off the night here at the Countdown to Victory Road. Tom, coming in here, we talked about this privately earlier. In some of the best shape of his young life, Leon Slater ready to light it up.
The man turns 20 years old.
Please don't mention that to
On
me.
September 27th, he has spent so much time since we last saw him in July in TNA working on his physique. He has changed his body composition, but he can still fly with the best of them.
His opponents, from Tokyo, Japan, Town Splitter, Kushida.
Meanwhile, we last saw Kushida this past week on Impact. However, that match was interrupted by the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. That turned into an impromptu matchup between Alexander and Kushida that went the way of the walking weapon. We'll see Josh Alexander in action later on tonight at Victory Road.
Kushida looking to bounce back here against the youngest in charge and get everything kicked off here in X Division in high-speed fashion at Victory Road.
Speaking of high-speed fashion, it was last year at this event, Kushida had a classic with then X Division champion Leo Rush, which you can live back anytime on demand on TNA+. Thank you for joining us live all over the world and free on TNA social and digital platforms. And if you haven't done so already, head to watch.tnawrestling.com and subscribe to TNA+. It's the best place to watch Victory Road, which will get underway tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern right here in San Antonio, Texas. This is the beginning of the action here. Slater and Kushida beginning the festivities here on the Countdown to Victory Road. Still to come, we'll see tag team action. Steve Macklin and Eric Young, their early bond will be tested against Hammerstone and Jake Something. And then Victory Road itself begins live at 8 p.m. Eastern, sold out here in San Antonio. We'll kick things off with the Hardys up against First Class. Also, this is an X Division showcase. We'll see the X Division title on the line as the champion Zachary Wentz completely focused on Mike Bailey as Speedball gets his contractual rematch. And also at Victory Road, a very odd tag team matchup. The double champion PCO teams up with Rhino to face Matt Cardona and his own wife, Steph DeLander.
And speaking of tag team action, the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles will be on the line as we found out Tasha Steele's replacing Alicia Edwards as she teams with Masha Slamovich to take on Spitfire, and it's do or die for Spitfire. As well, it'll be one-on-one action as the walking weapon takes on the magnanimous Joe Hendry. Also, the TNA World Tag Team titles are on the line as the ABC defend against the system.
We're going surfing in San Antonio.
100%. And talking about titles, the juggernaut Jordan Grace laid out the challenge herself to NXT's Wendy Chu. The world title will be on the line. And speaking of world titles, it all comes down to our main event. The wanted man, Nick Nemeth, goes one-on-one defending the TNA World Championship against the System's Moose.
Huge night of action, yet another sold-out live event for TNA Wrestling. What a year this has been here in 2024 for this company.
Absolutely, the hits just keep on coming in the best way possible. And the hits just keep on coming here for Leon Slater and Kushida. The speed continuing to pick up here. Whoa!
But the Enziguri got him on the back end. The length, the range of Leon Slater coming into effect, and you can see how much he has worked on his body in his absence from TNA. Uh-oh, went for the handspring. And he got enough of Kushida.
There's that reach again. You almost saw Leon Slater adjusting in midair there to find his target and find him. He does, and now the youngest in charge looking to take flight.
Over the top, Kushida very aware of Slater's ability to fly. Kick right to the head.
Now it is Slater who's got the time splitter on the back foot here. At least for the moment. Maybe spoke too soon there.
Kick right to the face there by Slater. On Kushida. Oh, got enough
of Slater, and Slater goes down hard in front of the timekeeper's area.
Back at Slater to the floor. Kushida now. Something on his mind. Might be looking to fly himself if I had to take a guess. Oh, wait. Kushida, yeah. I thought so. Look out below!
Kushida over the top!
Big risk, big reward for Kushida. Take another look at this. Kushida using his own body as a weapon to take out Slater.
For 22 years, the X Division has revolutionized professional wrestling. This is the type of action that made this division stand apart. It's not about weight limits, it's about no limits. Oh, and now Kushida. Kushida, look at this, tying up Slater with a submission.
And this is where the advantage, in my mind, absolutely lies with Kushida. Thank God there's the reach of Leon Slater again coming into play to his advantage.
This is smart strategy by Kushida. You go after the legs of Slater, the taller, more rangy competitor. Oh, and now going after the left arm, and we know Kushida loves to do that to try and set up the hoverboard lock.
Number of people Kushida's put away with that hoverboard lock is almost immeasurable. And oh, once again they're going right to the arm. There's a submission game. That acumen of Kushida looking to bounce back after that unfortunate situation that you mentioned earlier with Josh Alexander just from this week.
Shoulders down, and a kick out. That was last week on Impact, and tonight we'll see Alexander versus Hendry. A pivotal matchup in the career of Joe Hendry after the challenges he's faced as of late in TNA and NXT. It feels like a must-win for Joe Hendry.
In a match many people, including the walking weapon himself, may have dubbed the wrestling machine versus the wrestling meme, if you will. We'll see who comes out on top of that one later on.
Off of the rope, Slater taken down. Cartwheel and a drop kick right to the face. Sold out crowd getting settled in here tonight in San Antonio, Texas for Victory Road.
Now lining him up.
Oh, went for the shote, the palm strike in the corner. Slater, what a drop kick there in the corner. The spit flying. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out by Kushida.
The speed, the air that Leon Slater got on that drop kick was unreal.
We say it all the time. It's just limitless potential for Leon Slater.
No doubt about that, but you see he's shaking, trying to shake some life out into that left arm that Kushida's done a great job of wearing down.
Oh, wow, now Kushida trying to surprise Slater.
Oh, look at this.
Still trying to surprise Slater. He's got Slater guessing, went back out to the left arm, but nice job by Slater to avoid it.
There you go again.
Cracked by the time splitter. Oh, went for another kick there, and now Slater, oh, got him at the instant curl right to the back of the head. Stunning Kushida.
Not stopping there, though. This one keeps on going. Look out. Oh, look at this.
Was trying to set up for a Blue Thunder bomb, and instead, the hoverboard lock.
But wait, locked in, but wait.
Look at Slater. Slater trying to suplex Kushida to the outside. Boom, right to the face.
That's a great use of the strength of Slater there. And to think quickly enough to get out of that hoverboard lock. And Slater's not done yet.
Kushida wisely gets out of dodge.
Smart move by the veteran.
Veteran experience for Kushida. Hold on, Slater over the top. Unbelievable.
He landed on his feet, Tom. All the way over the buckle. Look at this. Takes out Kushida. Sticks the landing and celebrates on top of it.
And somehow, Kushida able to regroup back inside the ring, slowing up Slater.
Could be bad news here. All the way up the top.
Up the top now into the armbar. Slater taps. Kushida wins.
Here is your winner, Kushida.
What a contest. Either guy barely had a chance to breathe, but what a win for Kushida.
Got to take a look back here at the conclusion of to victory here against Leon Slater. Nothing for Slater to be ashamed of.
No, an absolutely incredible contest by two of the best the X Division have to offer.
As we've been discussing, still to come tonight, we will see Joe Hendry go one-on-one with Josh Alexander at Victory Road.
Excuse me, Josh Alexander, can I get a word?
Gia, you're just the person I want to talk to.
Really?
No, Gia. Very rarely do I want to talk to you. But today's going to be a good day. Today's Joe Hendry versus Josh Alexander at Victory Road. Today, you can ask me whatever you want.
Well, you've had a lot to say about Joe Hendry over the past several weeks, so I just wanted to get your final thoughts ahead of your match tonight at Victory Road.
My final thoughts. I've had a lot to say about Joe Hendry. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot to say about Joe Hendry, but I'm the only one with the balls to say it to Joe Hendry's face. I am telling the truth. This fairy tale of Joe Hendry, this fairy tale that comes along and everybody thinks that the hero of the story is Joe Hendry, ends tonight. Joe, this isn't your story. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm the hero. In this story, you're the court jester, you're the entertainment, you're the side piece, you're the one making all the noise off to the side, distracting everybody. When I'm the hero that comes in and saves this company, I am the righteous one. I was God-gifted as a great professional wrestler, and you make what I do a mockery. Sorry to raise my voice, G, I know. We're trying to keep this light right now, but today, like I said, is going to be a good day. So tonight, I'm going to get in that ring, and eventually, Joe, being all show and no go like you are, the bell is going to ring, and then you're in my territory. And I am going to put you in an ankle lock, and if you don't tap out, I'm going to pick you up, and I'm going to drop you with a C4 spike, and I'm going to end this once and for all. And you'll be lucky if you type on your keyboard and make a video, or sing, or dance, or strum your guitar after I'm done with you.
Well, you certainly seem sure of yourself, Josh.
Sure of myself? It's not ego, Gia. It's all confidence.
There are some real moments in pro wrestling, there are some surreal moments, and there are some absolute dream moments that happen. All of a sudden, TNA on its rise to the top.
Famous, sir! Super kick found its mark. Danger zone.
I am a fighting champion.
The wanted man, Nick Nemeth.
I am a fighting champion.
Just keeps getting better.
It is time for the system to get back our championship goal.
The system reboot could be realized at Victory Road.
Nick Nemeth, you get to face the guy.
One of the most prolific champions in the history of TNA wrestling. The face of the franchise. Moose.
That you've never beaten.
This is where Moose shines.
Sky high! Oh my God, and down goes Nemeth. Moose with a spear! Moose has beaten Nemeth!
And beat you for that title you have around your waist.
I look you straight in the eye, and I'm gonna beat you because it's been killing me that I didn't get to pin the man that I thought was the best.
Victory Road, I got you in my sights. And for the first time ever, I am gonna pin Moose.
Moose reigns supreme atop TNA wrestling. You just gotta trust the system.
And prove to the whole damn world, not only am I the best, but I am your undisputed TNA champion.
And the last time that these two went one-on-one, it was that man you see at the back of the group, Moose, who got the win over Nick Nemeth. Will tonight be a repeat of that history with a new TNA World Champion?
If you remember back at Rebellion, Nick Nemeth's shoulder was off the mat on the pinfall. Plenty of controversy that night. Moose and Nemeth settle that this evening for the TNA World title.
But right now, it's back to the action as an unlikely team of Steve Macklin and Eric Young join forces to take on the powerhouse duo of Jake Something and Hammerstone.
The following is a tag team match. Introducing team number 1. First, he is Jake Something.
This is a critical night for Jake Something. What we saw recently in attacking Eric Young last week on Impact, sparked by 5 months of a losing streak here in TNA Wrestling. Is this the night Jake Something turns it around with Hammerstone by his side?
His partner from Phoenix, Arizona, Hammerstone.
Well, Tom, I dare you to talk about that losing streak a little bit louder as Jake Something comes around here. Something tells me you won't, especially now with this much power, this much ferocity on one side of the ring. Man, I know the skill of Macklin and Young, but hot damn, they're going to have their hands full with this full beef platter tonight.
Big week for Hammerstone. He made his first appearance ever this past Tuesday on NXT, battling NXT's North American champion, Oba Femi, and then went one-on-one with Steve Macklin last night on Impact. That went the way of the former TNA World Champion. With the question looming over this matchup, has Steve Macklin truly changed?
It's a big question, and there's only one man who has that answer, Tom.
You can run for a long time. You can run for a long time.
It was last week on Impact that Eric Young defeated Jake Something. There was a handshake after that matchup, but Jake Something attacked Young from behind. That's when Macklin came out to the aid of Eric Young. Earlier on in the evening, it was Eric Young who said he would stand as an ally of Macklin's. Anytime Macklin needed it following their bout at Emergence, Macklin was the first one to step up in defense of Young. Got the victory against Hammerstone. Hammerstone trying to put the torture rack on Steve Macklin after the fact. Young came out to try and back up Macklin, and that's when Jake Something found a common enemy, himself and Hammerstone, targeting Macklin and Young.
And they will be a pair of formidable foes, no doubt about that. But the vibe I'm getting here tonight is a strange one for me. You know, at the beginning of this, I said the unlikely duo, and on paper, they are that, Macklin and Young. But the energy I get from their words, from their actions, this seems already like a pretty solid team out of the gate, potentially, here for this tag team contest.
Tension in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Referee Frank Cassino trying to get control here. The match is not yet officially underway. We've got to get 1-1 to start this match.
Good luck to that referee in that situation. It's going to be a hard time controlling these four forces.
Young squaring off with Jake Something. Macklin squaring off with Hammerstone. And some early teamwork here between Macklin and Young. But look out for Hammerstone and Something.
Just like that. The intensity, the ferocity taking over from these two powerhouses.
And again, the match has not yet officially begun. The referee is trying to gain control of this tag team matchup.
We might be in Texas, but despite how it looks, this is not a Texas Tornado matchup, folks.
Macklin was trying to hook Hammerstone for the KIA. There's the bell. We finally have 1-1 between these two teams. The match is officially underway here on the countdown to Victory Road.
And with all that chaos, Hammerstone and Something take the early advantage here.
Now Jake Something rushes at Steve Macklin. Hammerstone refusing to leave the ring. Eric Young ticked off in the corner, understandably so. And now Jake Something accidentally collides with Hammerstone and a German suplex by Macklin.
You know, I talked about, I get the good team vibes from Young and Macklin, surprisingly. Considered some of their sordid histories individually, but it looks like it might be Something and Hammerstone who are starting off on the wrong foot.
And Jake Something collides with Hammerstone. And Macklin just pulverizing nearly 600 pounds of humanity.
And Tom, you asked the big question, has Macklin truly changed? I don't know if it's that Macklin's changed. There's a certain thing that sometimes happens in wrestling. You grind it out, you've been in the dirt, you've been in the mud for long enough. People around you, your peers especially, start to respect you. And I think that's what's happened with Eric Young.
Young and Macklin went toe-to-toe at Emergence. Macklin came out with a very near victory. Certainly gutted his way through it. And now, nearly had Hammerstone caught in the crosshairs. Jake Something tracked down Macklin. And just like that, the complete complexion of this match has changed.
And for Something and Hammerstone, that's all it takes. Macklin and Young are going to have to rely on their grit, their tenacity to overcome just the absolute power on the other side of the ring.
We are sold out tonight in San Antonio, Texas for Victory Road. We're going to be hitting the road in 2 weeks from today. We'll be in Spartanburg, South Carolina, September 27th and 28th. 6 weeks from tomorrow, it's our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory, on October 26th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus, and then we'll be back on October 27th for TNA Impact in the Motor City. Join us in Fayetteville, North Carolina at the Crown Arena, November 8th and 9th for TNA Impact. Thanksgiving weekend you can spend with us at WrestleCade for Turning Point, live on TNA Plus in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on November 29th. And then we round out the year appropriately so with Final Resolution in Atlanta, Georgia, live on TNA Plus from Center Stage on December 13th, and then TNA Impact.
We're here from Jake Something to close the matchup. Macklin stays in.
On December 14th. Complete ticket information is available at TNAWrestling.com for all our events right now.
Right now in this matchup, Macklin getting absolutely manhandled by Something and Hammerstone. The crowd here in San Antonio, they are begging for Eric Young to get into this matchup. Could we see it?
Slide down the back. Here's the cover to kick out by Hammerstone. And Macklin with a psycho knee.
Macklin able to get a huge opening here. EY desperate for that tag on the apron. He is begging for it. San Antonio is begging for it. Can Macklin get to the tag? And he does. It's Young to meet Something and turn this matchup around for his team.
Young, who competed on the very first Victory Road 20 years ago as a part of Team Canada alongside Bobby Roode against the 3 Live Crew in a tag team title match.
And Eric Young, like the finest of wines or whiskeys, folks, gets better with age. Hot damn, look at this! The strength of EY.
He's going for the DVD. Had Jake Something up on the shoulders there. Really a repeat of their first matchup from a few weeks ago.
Looking for the pile driver there as well.
Oh, and a gut-wrench powerbomb! EY, are you kidding me? Cover! Jake Something kicked out.
Eric Young almost pulling something out of Jake Something's book there.
Yes. Incredible.
Power bomb.
Incredible strength from EY. Hold on, sunset flip. Here's the cover. Shoulders down, broken up by Jake Something. Tag made. Hammerstone's legal. Oh, wait a minute. And EY is not aware of the tag. He went to set the crucifix there, and Hammerstone clocked him. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Young.
And right now, it is Young all by himself. Macklin still recovering from the beating he took from Hammerstone. And something. Macklin now just starting to try to get back to the apron. Hammerstone shuts it down.
And now Hammerstone depositing Young on the top turnbuckle and a nasty elbow right in the teeth.
And now in the dangerous territory here for Hammerstone.
Oh! Hammerstone's down. And now Young able to roll through, making the tag. Hammerstone's in trouble. Jake something trying to run interference. And Hammerstone's caught in the crosshairs. Is this enough? Hold on. Setting up B1 for the elbow drop. Cover. Oh, and Jake something broken up.
Just in the nick of time. Incredible wherewithal from Jake something.
And now Jake something focusing on Macklin. Uh-oh. Macklin caught. Oh, dumped by Jake something middle of the ring.
Huge spine buster. And now could this be the moment?
Tag. Jake something's legal and Hammerstone is calling for the torture rack.
Look at this, both opponents down. Easy pickings for Hammerstone and something here.
And now Hammerstone sets up Macklin for the torture rack. Jake something went for into the void. Young thought about the pile driver. Young protecting Macklin, however.
True to his word. Had the back of Macklin all along. But look out!
Into the void! Cover! Jake something and Hammerstone win!
Here are your winners, Hammerstone and Jake something.
Jake something takes advantage of Eric Young, living up to his word, having Macklin's back, but him and Macklin definitely paid for it tonight.
The two powerhouses combined to take out two former TNA World Champions tonight on the countdown to Victory Road. This is a pivotal time of year here in TNA Wrestling. This is our final live broadcast before our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory on October 26th, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus in Detroit, Michigan. This is special.
They call it Victory Road for a reason. We are on the road to BFG. It sets the tone here. And right here in front of an incredible San Antonio crowd.
And we're going to kick it all off with the Hardys against First Class.
As well as then the TNA X Division title on the line. Zach Wentz defends against Mike Bailey.
PCO and Rhino team up against Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander.
And the Knockouts World Tag Team titles on the line. Masha Slamovich, Tasha Steelz defend against Spitfire.
Josh Alexander looks to end Joe Hendry's fairy tale tonight.
And could it be a system reboot as ABC defend the World Tag titles against the System?
Jordan Grace defends her Knockouts World Championship against NXT's Wendy Chu.
And the TNA World title is on the line as the wanted man Nick Nemeth defends against Moose.
San Antonio, Texas, are you guys ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we're sold out tonight at the Boeing Center